Hello everyone, welcome back to DSP versus the Internet for November 26, 2023, episode 40. This is part 3. We have 2 more Ultra member submissions to get through before we get to the standard playlist. Let's take a quick look and see what's next. Here we go.
This is Dharavi, the most densely populated slum in the world, with 717,000 people per square mile, and is the largest slum in Asia. For comparison, the state of Texas has around 110 people per square mile. 60% of Mumbai's 24 million people live in slums like Dharavi, while billionaires live right across the street.
Wow.
One guy lives here, with an average income of $40 to $150 a month. How do the people manage to survive here? Are they happy? And what could be done to fix this? So I met up with Rahul, born and raised in Dharavi, to take me through the slums and understand how this place even exists. How you doing? Good to meet you. Mumbai is the richest city in India.
It is. Out of the 24 million people, 60% people live in the slum area.
We're entering the slums right now, you can see. So I see people walking on these tracks. What's going on there?
They do not have a toilet facility. So sometimes they come on this track for the toilet.
That's one side of the river, and then look at this.
This is another side.
Look, that's crazy. That can't be good for the planet, right? That water's got to be really dirty.
It is.
That's so much trash. Only 5 minutes in, as we begin to cross this river of trash, I noticed the seemingly self-constructed homes everywhere in this slum. People build their own homes here?
Yes, they build their own house, but actually those who are residents, they don't know how to build their own house. So we have a local builder here.
This guy's just asleep or what?
Yeah, he is sleeping. Actually, some of the people in the Dharavi are quite alcoholic people.
Are you surprised?
Is it a bad area or a good area in the slums?
It's like a normal area. It's not a better area, I can say. So in a Slumdog Millionaire movie, there are like a few kids are running. So they were running on their water pipes.
Okay, let's go down and check it out. Rahul, I see a lot of flies and it smells pretty bad.
Yeah.
So what is this right here?
This is like a pee and water.
Like open sewage?
Actually, the local people who drink local alcohol.
Should we take a look over here?
Let's go.
Okay, this is under construction. What are they building?
They are like underground switch they are building here for the like a drainage.
So if we were to walk through here, do we run the risk of getting diseases?
You might get sick.
Sick with what diseases?
Like malaria.
That'd be pretty bad.
It's not that bad. So we are in a
It's not that bad. Malaria, which is normal there, right? To them, it's like, it's just a thing of life. We just deal with it because we get it all the time. Holy shit.
Right now, here you would see the more business and less family.
So I have a question. If I were to eat the food, would I get sick?
You 100% get sick.
Thank you. Tastes good. Coconut water in hand, Rahul took me to one of Dharavi's largest industries.
This you can see here, these are the plastic here.
Recycling.
The plastic come from the like a dump, plastic come from the industries, plastic come from the street. They are taking off the plastic, they are unloading plastic from the tempos. After sorting out this plastic,
So
they
they
will send
sort
this plastic to another industry who will crush it.
So how much do they get paid per day?
They get paid like a 500 rupees, 700 rupees.
$6 to $8 a
And
day.
they work
to
like
sort
10
plastic.
hours, 11 hours.
So
Wow.
that's below average wages?
It is.
Poverty?
It is, yeah.
Call me Mr. Beast for the day. Want some money? Take the money. Take the money. Why not?
This is the crushing machine here where they're crushing a plastic.
They're crushing the plastic. Super dusty air. That can't be good to breathe in. That's
Still they are working.
No.
inside.
That's definitely lung cancer right
Yep,
there.
that's exactly what that
Yeah.
is.
What's going on here?
There's again aluminum. There's aluminum.
So aluminum, plastic,
Yeah.
and then you go upstairs to go to sleep? The working conditions here are brutal, and the average pay for backbreaking labor is around $500 to $2,000 a year. But the reason these people work these jobs is because they often come from other surrounding countries that are even poorer with even less job opportunities.
So here there is another industry where they're making a clothing, and this cloth goes to the local street market. Here you can see people make such kind of trousers.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
And then Rahul took me to the soap business. Hi. This is where they make soap.
Yeah.
It's pretty dark in here. With your mouth. Knowing you're gonna, This is a soap factory. This is intense. Working conditions seem pretty tough, yeah?
It is.
How much are these soap makers making per day?
Same amount, like 700, 800 rupees something. They cut
The
it
crazy
here
part
from
about
this,
this is, you notice something? They're just walking right through all of it. They don't have permission. They didn't pay. They're just there. You go right in. No one gives a shit. These are supposed to be businesses. There's no safety. There's no privacy. Just walk right the fuck in. Do whatever you want. Right? Wow.
big soap cube, and then from this brick, they, with the help of this small machine, cutting machine, they make a small piece. $1 USD, you can buy the 84 soap.
Okay. Thank you. Cheers. Bye. As I walked away, smothering my skin in sunscreen and mosquito repellent, I heard a religious chant echo in the distance. Rahul, what's happening? Who's singing? The Mahara.
No, these are mosque here.
Okay, Muslim. You're not Muslim. You're Hindu.
I'm Hindu, yes. But we all live together here in Dharavi.
Peace and harmony.
Very, very peaceful. From this wood, they make a Hindu temple. And this temple is made by the Muslim guys.
Muslim guys making the Hindu temple.
Hindu temple.
So you guys get along that well.
Yeah. So in each and every house, the family...
Imagine that. Imagine people who don't agree politically, religiously, getting along and not hating each other and wanting to, like, kill each other. Like, seriously, imagine that. You want to talk about difference in places? Like, in America today, we can't even get along if we don't like the same kind of soda. Right? Holy crap.
The small shrine.
Tell me about these gods here.
This god belonging from the Muslim family as and the god as a pet.
The living conditions were tight and people lived everywhere. Just look at all these houses in this one alley. But the people are creative out here and you'll see industries and homes stacked on top of each other vertically.
Pottery is a main business in this neighborhood.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This is not perfect harder, but it's still is a touchable. You can, yes.
Pretty hard.
And this is like a childhood business.
He's been doing it since he was a kid?
Yeah, since he was even his father worked on the same business.
True master.
Yeah, he's a master.
Look at that. He's fast with it too. This is pretty mesmerizing.
Per hour he make the 300 piece. He sell this for the 3 rupees.
Literally identical.
You want to sit? You want to try how he's making it?
Sure. Get my hands. After making the worst pot in Indian history. Oh! We got something. I realized how lucky I was to spawn in a much richer country. On top of the general poverty out here, the surrounding environment was heavily polluted. This looks very polluted.
It is polluted.
That has poop in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the smell's definitely starting to get on me. It's hot as balls out here. All right, now we're gonna check out the leather industry. Oh.
So here they make a leather product like a bag, belt, and then they wash here. They have a own company that the company name is the Dharavi.
The Dharavi brand is a worldwide famous leather brand. This guy's taking a photo right here. Dharavi.
Dharavi is a brand, it's no more slum.
He says no longer a slum brand. I've heard about this worldwide before I came here. Come on.
It's a concept. This brand we are not selling online in Mumbai also. Because we like to people visit Dharavi, then they buy.
Okay.
It's related our place.
I like it. They got the heart right here. Branding 101. They're smart with it. I'd seen my first big entrepreneurial success story in the slums. Everyone else was barely surviving out here.
All right, I think that's enough. I mean, for us to get the gist of what's going on here, right? Pretty crazy. But, you know, we hear about this all the time, the slums of India, and that India is one of the most populated countries in the world. I don't know if it's the most populated country, but it definitely is, like up there. And to see people living like that, you heard what they said, 71,000 people per what, like square mile or something like that? And they said in Texas, like 110, like, what the hell? It's insane. It's just a different way of living in general, right? It just is. I can't imagine. You know, I came from Connecticut, and in Connecticut, I felt there were way too many people where I came from. Like, every time I wanted to go outside and I wanted to drive somewhere, it was nonstop traffic. Anytime you went somewhere, there's a line for everything. Like, what the hell? I moved out to Washington. It's way less, even though there's a lot of people out here, it's just way less people per whatever, square mile or whatever you want to say. So it doesn't feel as congested, right? Can you imagine living there? It's like living in a sardine can, compressed with all these people constantly. Your life isn't even your own, right? There's no privacy. Wow. Okay, let's continue. I think this is our final Ultra member submission.
One cold night.
Oh, I know this movie.
Science and
I've never seen this movie, but I've seen clips and I've seen this trailer before. It's one of, I guess you could argue, this is one of the earliest examples of a Christmas horror movie, like a mashup horror at Christmas.
people collide.
This guy's supposed to be like a killer. Yeah, see?
Oh yeah.
He dies and he reincarnates or something. It's so weird. Look. He becomes a mutant.
Now, a serial killer is on the loose.
We hadn't even tested the acid on an amoeba, let alone a human cell. This is a disaster.
Look, I just saw something that doesn't belong in this world. And it's out there killing my friends. Now tell me what it is. Jack Frost.
It kills you, it eats you. It eats your body.
And he's giving
He turns into a giant comical snowball.
Hey, Jack!
Oh my god.
You left the 7-10 split.
hell has just frozen over.
What the fuck? Like I said, I've never seen it. I've only seen clips of it. Oh, he unplugged it. Now he's got, oh my god, he's got icicle too. What the? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Jack Frost.
Look, Ma! I'm a Picasso!
Oh my god. Not necessarily the kind of movie I would like to watch around the holidays. Just saying. It's not exactly in line with the festive spirit. It's pretty stupid, right? Oh my god. These fucking people will make anything. They really will make anything, right? Anyway. Now the question is, what's worse? That or the actual Jack Frost movie starring Michael Keaton? You ever seen that one? That has the CGI? What's worse? I don't know. I've seen the other Jack Frost movie. That one was pretty bad. So, anyway. Alright. We're done with the Ultra Member submissions. It is now time to switch over to the common submissions from the standard members of the channel. So you guys can give me a second to just to get that set up. And okay, here it is. Standard member vids. And I'm gonna hit shuffle.
Donkey head so back.
It didn't shuffle. I hit shuffle and it played the first video. That's, no, I don't want to do that. I hit shuffle for a reason. You dumb piece of shit. Do what I tell you. Here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to completely close and reopen everything. Because obviously it's not working. I hit shuffle. It plays the first video in the playlist. Wow, genius. Let's try again. Shuffle. Okay, now it actually shuffled this time. Okay. Here we go. Stupid thing. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. It's stupid. Yes, I still have a cold a month later. As you can tell, almost all the symptoms are gone. But every once in a while, my throat starts to tickle, and then it freaking won't go away. It's pissing me off, but what can you do, right? All right. So now these are the standard submissions from channel members. I put random order, but I guarantee you it ain't going to work. It's probably just going to do like one or two. And then it's going to go to the playlist. But we'll see what happens. If I have to start it over or whatever, we'll see. All right, so Vanilla Ice's first reaction to Ice Ice Baby after 34 years. He's going to watch his own music video, huh? All right. From what I'm to understand, after the 90s, Vanilla Ice basically hated his original career. Like, he hated that. He didn't even stand for that kind of music or lifestyle. And he changed to become completely different. And everyone made fun of him again because they're like, dude, like, originally you were a joke, but you were popular. And now you've changed, you know, are you a poser or whatever? So I'll be curious to see what he has to say. He probably hates himself. Let's see. Let's see what he has to say.
All right. I'm about to play Ice Ice Baby. I haven't really watched this video and commentated about all the memories that I have around this video. So we're going to watch it together and listen and
oh boy,
make some comments about this video and see what my memory brings up. I remember spray painting. I used to spray paint and graffiti everything.
Yo, VIP.
Vanilla Ice Posse.
Let's kick it.
Oh, that's what it stood for? Vanilla Ice Posse?
Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. I sit back with my brand new invention.
So likely this is going to get claimed. But if I pause it, maybe it won't be so bad. I'm curious. I want to see what happens because we just played, what, like 30 seconds of it? And I want to see if it freezes and gets claimed or not. Because someone owns the rights to this song. It's probably not him. I assume he sold the rights ages ago, right? So I'm curious what will happen here on YouTube. Let's just wait a second. So far, nothing. Which I'm shocked that it didn't already match something, right? Huh. Maybe it won't. Maybe we'll get away with it. All right, let's continue. All right, here we go.
Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow to the extreme. stream, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Damn.
I don't know what he said. I couldn't even understand what he said. Like, he said it fast and, like, mumbled it. So I don't even know what the lyrics are.
Caress a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly. When I play a dope melody.
I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom.
Right there, killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Just amazing, you know. I wrote this song when I was 16 years old. And to watch it now is amazing because of what I've been through and what this song, and just going back when I was a kid and we couldn't even afford to make a video. We had to scrounge up, Tommy and I had to scrounge up $5,000 to make a video. You know, it was on a big camera with tape. And we didn't have smart devices like this, you know. We didn't have any computers. This is before all that. So for us, it was a moment that was incredible because we never thought, you know, computers were coming and it would just ruin the world and the way we did everything. But let's continue on.
You can tell that's old. Look at the blue screen around him. See, you can see the blue line. It didn't used to be green screen. It used to be blue screen. So you can actually see the blue line around his body. Look at his ear, his right ear. You can see it's completely blue. See that?
I always love a challenge, so I had to throw that in there. If there's a problem, yo, I'll solve it. I still use that today. I always like a challenge, even in construction or whatever it is.
Oh, so that's what he does now? Now he's into construction? Oh, interesting.
Now that the party is jumping, with the bass kicked in and the Vegas are pumping.
Okay, Vegas. Let's talk about this. This is a confusing line throughout the years. Everybody, 99% of the people get it wrong. Okay? I do not say Vegas. It sounds like Vegas, like Las Vegas. It does not say Vegas. It's Vegas. Okay? I don't know how to spell it. It's Cerwin Vegas. Vegas, I guess, but it's Cerwin Vegas subwoofers. I come from the generation that invented the bass in your car, so we would rip out our back seat and put in subwoofers. So
yeah, I saw that all the time back in the day. So people would take a 4-seater and rip out the back seat and put in insanely huge subwoofers in the back of their cars. And then when they drove up to your house, they'd have the music put, the whole ground would fucking vibrate with the insanely huge subwoofers they used to have back then.
Inch Cerwin Vegas subwoofers in the back of my 5.0.
So that's what he's talking about, Vegas
and I built the speaker box.
Okay.
And we had Rockford Fosgate amps and about 1,000 watts, which was a lot back then. And yeah, we had to take a screwdriver and tighten our license plate up everywhere we went. And it would be, you know, bass all the way up. You never turned it down. There was never halfway volume. It was all the way up all the time. So that's the story about what a Vega is a Cerwin Vegas subwoofer. Big misconception. Let's go.
Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon, burning them. If you ain't quick and nimble, I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll.
What is that dancing?
God, it's hard not to sing.
The weird part about it is when you listen to it, right? Like the lyrics are kind of interesting. You want to figure out what he's saying, what he's talking about, but the dancing is so distracting that you can't pay attention. Like I can't like concentrate on the lyrics because then the guys dancing like on the screen. I'm like, I lost my train of thought. I can't think about what's going on. You know, it was so weird back then in the 90s that, especially this time, the early 90s like this, every video had to have like crazy dancing like this, and it was all this hip hop R&B style clothing, like all baggy, oversized dancing clothing. It was just a thing, and to me, it distracts from the music. I actually like the music. I would like to listen to the music and figure out what it is, but I can't concentrate.
Rolling in my 5.0, rag top down so my hair can blow. Who would have ever thought that'd be so iconic? You know, the 5.0 is iconic. Rolling down A1A in my 5.0. And who would have ever thought that now we have an energy drink called the 5.0? Joy Burst. It symbolizes the 90s, you know? Before computers ruined the world. It's Z-Cavricis and fanny packs.
Does anyone drink the Vanilla Ice energy drink? Like, I get it. He wants to just sell products, and this is his life, right? This is what he does, but would you buy that? I don't know if I would buy that. I mean, I also wouldn't buy the Prime energy drink either. You know what I mean? But would you specifically go out and look for, I need that Vanilla Ice 5.0 energy drink. I totally need it. It's like a gimmick that like you drink it once and be like, okay, I had it. That's great. It's weird that he has a business based on that. Like, I can see if he's a house flipper and he has all this other stuff, but the energy drink stuff, I don't get.
Neon colors and Air Force Ones and Air Jordan and what else, man? Blockbuster Video, Beavis and Butthead. Just all the greatness of everything. Girls Gone Wild. This was the 90s, man. The greatest, the last of the great decades, actually. Oh.
In his mind,
This
yeah.
memory is amazing.
We're good. I'm not getting claimed or anything, so I guess this is okay to listen to.
Beachfront Avenue. Now let's get that right. It's Beachfront Avenue, no Detroit Avenue. I don't know anything about Detroit. I grew up in Texas and Miami, so just let's get that straight right now. If you ever thought it said that, it doesn't. It says A18 Beachfront Avenue. So that's the street that runs along the beach, basically the famous street highway, original from basically Jacksonville to Key West.
I was actually gonna say this looks like he's in Florida. Like just the colors in general, like the neon colors remind me of the 90s in Florida. That everything in Florida was neon for some odd reason. Everything in Florida was like neon back then. I don't know if we want to watch the whole thing. Oh, he's just talking. Let's fast forward a little bit more. Maybe listen to the end. Let's see.
Hold up. They sued me. I had to pay them. I remember settling out of court just so it didn't get any further, but they sued me because of that mural on the wall.
What?
I didn't know you could do that.
Really?
A lot of other people sued me too. Not just David Bowie and Queen. But, you know, that was when sampling was a big thing, and we didn't know any better. It was just part of hip-hop.
Oh. You hear what he just said? He got sued for the song because he didn't pay David Bowie and Queen for the sample. The music playing behind in the background, that dun 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 dun, that is the music from Under Pressure, which is a cooperative song made between, it was a collaboration between David Bowie and Queen. And he didn't pay for it. He just used it. And it became a hit, and then they sued him and took a lot of money. Wow, that's... Why did he not... I don't understand the mural. Like, if the mural's out in public, maybe it's not. Is this private property? Because I think the law is anything that's considered visible from a city street, like a public street, you can record, and you don't need any rights or anything. But the moment that you step onto private property... anything on private property, you need legal permission to use in any kind of a work or anything. So if this is private property and they didn't get explicit permission to do this video there, then yeah, they could get sued for the use of the property or whatever. So maybe that's what happened.
Once you sell millions of records, you're gonna know. If you don't sell millions of records, go sample anything you want.
Right, no one cares.
Nobody cares. But when they see you making money, they're gonna come after you with the lawyers. That's JB's daughter. She's full grown now. Golly, time, man. She was just a little kid there.
Yo, let's get out of here. Word to your mother.
Word to your mother. Odo Pico says they really wanted him to credit them. Vanilla Ice fought it, and that's why he got sued. So they contacted him and said, just credit us for the background music, and he didn't want to give them credit in the music, so then they sued him for the rights or whatever? Huh.
Listen, it's a classic, man. Who would have ever thought this song would go on to sell right now a little bit over 500 million records? Phenomenal. 500 million records. This is the most sold hip-hop record of all.
Yeah, but you know, the truth is, he kind of had a rise and fall, kind of like me, where at first he was on top of the world. Everyone liked him. And remember, there was a time when everyone wanted him and everything. Remember he was in the Ninja Turtles 2 movie? He has a whole segment and he does the ninja rap. But within like just a few years of him making that content, that music, everyone, they turned on him. And they hated him. And he became the joke. Like, wow, we liked this at one point. But now we hate him. Now everything he ever did, like this song became a joke. Everyone made fun of it. Oh, look at this guy. This white guy thinks that he's urban. And he's doing this style of rap and dance that's not white guys shouldn't be doing. I mean, just look at the video and everything, right? Do you think he really lives there? Like, that's what people would say. They said, do you think he really lives in these areas? He's a poser, right? and we all fell for it. We thought that it was legit or whatever. Now, in truth, is that true? I don't know. I'm not the guy. I didn't live his life. But it was hilarious that at first people loved him. And then within like a 5 to 10 year period, boom, he's the laughing stock, right? And no one wanted to watch his music or listen to his music. No one wanted to watch his music videos. He went from being in demand to like no one gives two shits about this guy. He became kind of like a sideshow attraction. Oh my God, we can get Vanilla Ice to come and appear at our event. Oh, good, let's get him. And, you know, we'll all laugh at the past or whatever, right? And like I said, he changed his whole music. He stopped making that hip hop style and started almost doing like rap, or not rap, but like screaming rock and stuff. I remember that. I remember in the 2000s they interviewed him and he like, I hate all that old shit. I don't want to talk about my past. Like he disowned it all, right? It's interesting now. It seems like he's come to terms with it, which is good. That's good that he's come to terms with his past. And he's okay with what he did in the past. He's not just crapping all over it anymore, right?
Time. Most played music video of all time. I mean, just amazing that this took on a life of its own, you know, because I didn't know. I mean, this was the B side of my record. We had an A and a B
That's
side.
funny.
I actually flipped it.
Huh.
So that some DJ, Dave Morales over in Georgia, he flipped that, and people were like, "You gotta hear this song, man," because Ice Ice Baby was a B side, so it was Play That Funky Music was the A side. And a lot of people don't know this, but I'm actually not a one-hit wonder. I know Ice Ice Baby is very big and overpowering, but we do have a lot of actually top 100 hits. I think 6, 7, maybe more, from the Ninja Rap.
Yeah, Ninja Rap, Ninja Turtles, yep.
Play That Funky Music, Stop That Train. There's so many songs. So it's kind of a funny thing, but, you know, To the Extreme is the highest selling hip-hop album of all time, and the funny thing is it still sells probably 3 to 4 million a year, every year.
Wow.
And that's not just in America. It could be in Russia, China, Thailand, just combined. And
see, and that's really the key, is even if at one point what you did was flash in the pan success, right? If you have it to the level where it's so big, it doesn't matter if it falls out of prominence. It's so big that you'll be good for life. Like, for example, remember Psy, where he had that giant song Gangnam Style, right? Worldwide, it sold everywhere, bajillions of copies sold or whatever. He's almost the equivalent of Vanilla Ice, except, did you know, in Korea, he's still very popular. Like, he never lost his prominence in Korea. He's still a hot musician. But you notice no one talks about him worldwide anymore. He had that one song that went worldwide. Everyone else, no one ever heard from him again, right? But in Korea, he's huge. But the point is, if you have that one giant prominent thing, it bleeds over into other, like you said, Ninja Rap. Other songs that I don't even know what those other songs were. Play That Funky Music. I don't even know what that is. But apparently it was a hit, you know. And now he can do whatever he wants for life, right? And he is. Look what he's doing. He's selling energy drinks. He's flipping houses. He has such money, he doesn't have to worry about shit, which is amazing. I mean, that's success. Hey, even if your success is fleeting, it's still crazy good success, and you ride that for the rest of your life, I guess, right? There you go. Good for him. And it's good to see that he's healthy. He seems happy, right? Seems like he's well-adjusted. He just watched the video. He wasn't crapping all over the past. He actually was happy for it. That's good stuff, right? So, thank you guys for watching DSP versus the Internet. We're halfway through the episode. I hope that you'll come back for the second half. But for now, thank you all, everyone here who's chilling with me and enjoying. I'm having a good time with all of you. And I hope to see you in the next part. Thanks, everyone. See you then.